Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm thrilled that you took some time out of your day to come and join Betty as she celebrates her 1 year anniversary with Rodan and Fields. So, Betty and I have known each other for a long time. We went to school together, we went to high school together, we went through those awkward tween and teen years together. So it says a lot about our friendship that we're still with each other and we hung in there. But now we get to, reconnect and rekindle that friendship through Rodan and Fields, and it's just been so much fun the past year. A little bit about me. So I started Rodan and Fields about 3.5 years ago with another mutual friend of Betty and mine. And at the time, I had about a 10-year corporate career with the event planning hospitality industry. I worked for a college. And while I loved every day was different, I loved the fact that I was working on some really fun events for people in their lives and for the college. I was finding myself coming home at the end of the day, working longer and longer hours, drained, and giving my family those emotional crumbles. So I started Rodan and Fields with the twinge of hope that one day I could be a stay-at-home mom, but really and truly it was just for a little bit more in our pocketbooks, a little bit more wiggle room in the budget. Everything was going well. I actually started Rodan and Fields when I had no time. It was May 1st, and so May 1st also marked the beginning of summer camp season. So I also planned all the summer camps for the university. So I dabbled in my business here and there, and it did what we needed to. We were able to bring in some additional income that summer, put it in savings, and help pay for private school tuition and put some of it towards our mortgage. Going well, right? The end of that summer, I was at the beach, finally had my one vacation of the year that I was allowed to have, and I was tucking in Caleb, my oldest son, who was about to go into first grade at the time. Tucking him in that night, and soon after that, school was supposed to start. And he said, "Mommy, do I have to go to after school care again?" I said, "Well, of course, buddy, you have to. I have to work, and so does Daddy." And he said, "Okay." I said, "Trust me, you're going to make new friends, you're going to have fun, and you're going to have a blast, just like you did last year." And he said, "Mommy, that's not it." And I said, "Well, what's wrong, Caleb?" And he said, "Mommy, I never see you." And when my child looked me in the eyes and told me he was sad because he never got to see me, it broke my heart. I finished tucking him in that night, went out to our little balcony at the beach and cried and cried and cried. But what I did the next morning was it's really that aha moment in my business, and it set the tone for what was to come. I woke up and had that fire and that passion, and I said, I already have the tools in my hand to be a stay-at-home mom. I just need to use them. And so I truly started working my business like a business, and it started to pay like a business. Within 11 months of starting my business, I was making enough income to be able to leave the stay-at-home, or to be able to leave the 9-to-5 job and stay home with my boys. And it has been a blessing. It has kind of ignited a spark that I didn't know I had within me, and it's given me a purpose besides just being Tammy, right? It has given me more than just being mom, more than just being Tammy. I get to help hundreds of other women on our team find their passions. Perhaps, that's what I love about Rodan and Fields. It's always a different reason that somebody starts. But I get to pull that reason out of them and help coach them to meet their own goals and their own dreams and watch them transform. So my team name is Team Transform, and I picked that because, yes, we transform skin. Our products are amazing. You'll hear more about those products tonight. But we also transform lives, and most importantly, we transform into the best version of ourselves possible. That's my new passion with Rodan and Fields. That's why I get up every day and work with women and men all over the country, in the US, Canada, and Australia. We have team members all throughout, and I get to coach them, and I get to watch them on their Rodan and Fields journey, but more importantly, on their journey through life. And I get to watch them just grow their wings, become better versions of themselves. Personally, it's helped me be a better leader, a better friend, a better wife, and a better mom. And if that's something that you're looking for, I would love for you to connect with Betty and join our team. She's got some fun things in store for this year, and I think that you would just really benefit from her leadership. Again, as we celebrate her 1-year anniversary, you're going to hear what Rodan and Fields has done for her this year. And my reason was to stay home with my children. Betty's reason is to give back. I love that, through talking with her, she says, I can pull out my pocketbook and write the bigger check now to a charity that she holds dear to her heart. That makes me happy. So what's your reason? What would your reason be? Is it to travel more? Is it to give back? Is it to stay home with children? Is it just to pay for the products that have started to love within the past year? Whatever that reason is, Betty and I are willing and so excited to welcome you to the team, either as a customer, as a team member, or really just, to thank you for your referrals. All right. Thanks again. Have a great night tonight. And if you see Betty in person, give her a pat on the back and congratulate her on an awesome first year in business.